Hello, I am Dr. Tiara Costin, and I am the Assistant Director for Mentoring and Pre-Law Advising in the Center for the Advancement of Teaching and Faculty Development, affectionately known as CAT, here at Xavier. I am a proud Xavier alumna, and I am thrilled that you are now a Xavierite too. Believe it or not, I sat right where you are sitting now more than 3 decades ago. And I remember very well the anxiety I had about unknown challenges that were ahead of me as a student at Xavier. Like you, I wanted to be successful in earning the best grades and graduating with honors. In pursuing that goal, I came to realize that being successful in college meant learning how to be an effective student. I now know that one of the best ways to be an effective student is to learn how to study effectively, that is, to truly learn. Now, I want to share what I have learned with you so that you will have the best start possible at Xavier. I would wager that studying effectively in college will look quite a bit different from what worked for you in high school. You may not know this, but there is an area of psychology related to understanding how we learn. It is called metacognition. The word may be a mouthful, but metacognition helps us to understand how we truly learn, which then allows us to engage in behaviors that make our studying effective. Dr. Stephen Shu is a professor of psychology at Samford University in Birmingham, Alabama. He has created a series of short videos that accomplish 3 important things. First, they present evidence-based principles which, if followed, can improve your learning and your performance in college. Second, they provide an easy-to-understand explanation about why and how certain behaviors can improve learning. Finally, the videos provide practical strategies that you can employ to make your studying more effective. Let's discuss these videos and what Dr. Chu is telling us in each of them. The first video is developing a mindset for learning. It is about 8 minutes long, and in it, Dr. Chu discusses 10 principles that can help you develop the optimal mindset to improve your studying and your learning. Throughout the years, I have discovered that a can-do attitude can go a long way to giving you the best possible outcomes in any situation, even succeeding in college. The next video is beliefs that make you fail or succeed. It is about 7 minutes long and discusses some common misconceptions we have about learning. Dispelling these misconceptions can help you engage in behaviors that enhance your learning and avoid those behaviors that can be counterproductive to or hurt your learning. Up next is what students should understand about how people learn. Forever the Scientist, this video is one of my favorites because it discusses the scientific principles that underlie effective studying and learning practices. You might find that understanding the why behind a particular effective study practice can motivate you to make that practice a habit that becomes a natural part of the way you study. Cognitive Principles for Optimizing Learning is the next video in the series. It is about 6 minutes long, and in it, Dr. Chu discusses the concept of deep processing and how it works to optimize learning. The idea here is that behaviors like memorizing concepts may be helpful in some circumstances, but will not be sufficient to support the true learning that leads to a consistently good academic performance. The penultimate video in this series is putting the principles for optimizing learning into practice. It is about 9 minutes long, but you might appreciate the extended length when compared to the length of the other videos. This video provides practical study strategies, that is, actual things you can do to get the results that you want from your studying. As I stated earlier, I absolutely love to understand the science behind the strategies. However, at the end of the day, what I want, and I'm sure you do too, is to have things I can put into place to improve my studying and learning. That is exactly what this video will provide to you. The final video in the series is I Blew the Exam, Now What? The video is about 7.5 minutes long, and there is a reason it is the last one in the series. The video provides strategies for recovering, improving, and avoiding a repeat after you've experienced any type of academic failure. I am truly hopeful that you will never need these strategies. However, failure is a reality not only in college, but in life. As a matter of fact, initial failure has been the impetus for some of the greatest successes humanity has known. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume you know who Oprah Winfrey is and the multi-billion-dollar Harpo empire that she has built. Well, Oprah was fired from her first job as a television news anchor because those in charge felt she was too emotionally invested in the stories she reported on. I think we all know how that story turned out. The bottom line is you will very likely have times that you fail. The point is to learn from your failures by figuring out what you need to do differently moving forward to change the outcome. This video will help with that. I hope that you are convinced that you need to take a proactive approach to learning how to study for success. If you watch all of the videos, you will spend only about 45 minutes. However, the information you will gain can completely transform how you study and learn. Remember, the more effective you're learning, the more likely you will reach and exceed your goals for the types of grades you want to earn, the grade point average you want to achieve, and the knowledge you want to acquire throughout your years at Xavier. We are always here to support you in achieving your goals. So get started watching these videos and never hesitate to reach out to us if you need help. We'll be there.